Hey, yes, Masters, Kevin Ward here. I had a really good question from a coaching member about taking a listing that was previously listed at a price, got offers, got an offer accepted, and the appraisal came in low, and so they lost the deal, and then the property, I guess, expired, or they canceled the listing or something. So here's the actual question. I'm just going to read it, and then I'm going to talk about how you deal with a situation like this. If a property was on the market for $595,000, but he had three offers, $597,000, $595,000, and $585,000, but was also appraised for $575,000. So it's listed at $595,000. You have three offers between $597,000 and $585,000, but the appraisal came in at $575,000, and he is planning to put it back on the market for $585,000. Is that safe? So it listed at $595,000. Sold for somewhere $597,000 to $585,000. We don't know if they actually accepted an offer. I'm presuming he would have accepted one of those offers because you got one that's at full price, one above full price, one at $585,000, and then the appraisal came in low. So I'm guessing they had three offers and they accepted one, and then the appraisal came in low and they ended up with nothing. All right. So if it was listed at $595,000 and got multiple offers, appraised for $575,000, is it safe to list it at $585,000? And the answer would be based on what the variables that I see here, absolutely yes, because at $595,000, you got into a multiple offer situation. So it tells me that one, there's high demand, and whether it's because of the price or because of the property or whatever, there's enough demand that you put it out there at $585,000, you should again get multiple offers. The challenge is, if you do that and you get multiple offers, but it still is only worth $575,000, how that's possible, it can be for a number of reasons. What do you do to prevent having an appraisal problem, again, like happened with the last agent? And here's the simple answer to that. When you get into a multiple offer situation, this is where the big money is, or the big value is for you as a real estate agent, for a client. And that is your ability to sell a house for more money, even more than it will actually appraise for. How do you do that? By the way you negotiate offers. When you get a multiple offer situation, one is you always leverage that multiple offer situation to get your buyer not only the highest price, but the best terms that protect them during the escrow sale period so that they actually have a successful closing without having to give away equity. So let's just play with this particular scenario, and let's say they listed it at $595,000. You got three offers, $597,000, $595,000, and $585,000. So let's just say that the best offer was the $595,000 offer. We don't know. They accepted it, appraisal came in low, and the deal fell out, and now the seller's got nothing. They had three freaking offers and ended up with nothing. Now, obviously, the seller doesn't want to take $575,000, the appraised value, because he had three people that were willing to pay more, right? So what is fair market value? Well, it's got to be more. So one, you can challenge the appraisal. That's a long conversation. I'm not going to do that on this video. But the most important thing is remove appraisal contingencies when you get multiple offers. So here's how you do it. You get multiple offers. You respond to all sellers, regardless. Even if one of the offers that come in, let's say at $550, ridiculously low, I'm going to treat the $550 offer the same as I'm going to treat the $595 offer, because I don't know what that $550 offer is actually willing to pay. He may be willing to come up. He may not, doesn't matter. He's an offer that creates a competitive environment. And the competitive environment is the key here. That I've got now multiple people wanting it. They are now competing for the house. So I don't just go for the highest price, I go for the best terms. So here's how you do that. You respond to all sellers equally. And this way you basically respond is, the seller is in possession of, to all buyers, you respond to all buyers with the same counter or response. And basically it's this. It is a notification the seller is in possession of multiple offers. The seller is not countering any single offer. The counter respectfully requests that all buyers submit their highest and best offer by 5 p.m. on August the 26th, whatever it is, 2 or 3 days later. And then you add to that, the seller will most favorably consider offers that have the following terms: no appraisal contingency, no inspection contingency, okay, a closing date of this date, Okay? And what you put in there is you put in there all the ideal things that the seller wants. Okay? And it says he or she will most favorably consider any offers that have these terms. And what I'm doing is I'm telling the buyers, you want this house? Here's how you get it. You don't just come in with the highest price. That's going to obviously be a factor, but you also come in with the best terms. And what you want them to do is waive the appraisal contingency, because when they waive the appraisal contingency, that thing that happened to this seller in the past before won't happen again. So now what I'm telling this coaching member is that's what you want to do, is you want to make sure you now protect your seller from this happening in the past. You're pricing it at $585, awesome. Get off multiple offers, however good they are. They're not good if they're high and there's an appraisal contingency, because the appraisal contingency is designed to protect the buyer and it will hurt the seller. Now, sometimes you have no choice. You just got one offer. There's going to be an appraisal contingency and they can't or won't remove it. It is what it is. But when you're in a multiple offer situation, you have power. Use that power to help your seller get a stronger, not just a higher offer. The highest offer is not always the strongest. To get a higher and stronger offer at the same time. And that way, your seller wins, you win, because your deal's going to actually close. It's going to close for more money. The seller's going to get more equity. You're going to get paid. That's how you win.